Welcome to my channel. This is Anna, and you're about to learn how terrible I am at voiceovers. So, to start off, I drew some arches on my towel here. This towel is dry, which makes a difference a lot of times in end results, so just thought I would note that for you. I'm using a washable marker here, so it will just wash right out after I tie it. So I started by folding along that bottom edge. I tried to do it all at once and then I realized, yeah, that ain't gonna work. So I ended up doing them one at a time. Did I do that? Maybe I didn't on this one. Okay, I did that on the last one. I could stop and do another voiceover, but that wouldn't be any fun, now would it? I promise I remember what I did in this project. I just don't remember this exact part. Okay, so I folded it along those edges. It wasn't exact, it wasn't perfect, but that's what I did. And then I took some sinew and I wrapped it around each of those markings. I wrapped it around a couple of times, or 5 or 6. Then I used my PVC pipe. It was away from my hand there. So I used the PVC pipe to pull it tight. You pull it tight until it gives a little tug, and then you just snip it right there. Oh, see, I unfolded it. This is likely the worst voiceover I've ever done, but it makes it entertaining, right? Okay, so then I ended up folding them one at a time because the big long fold just wasn't working, which I remember now. And one thing I do with my sinew too is sometimes people cut their sinew between each tie. I've learned if you just keep them all attached, it's so much easier on the washout to just unwrap it all at the same time. And this is my last little portion I'm folding up here. All right, here we go. I'm gonna add the colors. So the first color I did was Terracotta for my red. Just sprinkle it on there. I use a milkshake spoon to do this because it's got a long edge. The yellow I used was Palomino Gold. With these towels, they're pretty small, so you don't need a ton of dye for these. If you put too much dye, it takes a lot longer to rinse out. Leaf green. This leaf green is by Prochemical dyes. The other two were Dharma dyes. I love this leaf green color. I should use it more. Then the blue I used was Cobolt blue, which is a good bold, solid blue. I like this blue too. Then the purple I used was Power Berry. I haven't made the labels for these ones yet, so I apologize for that. They're kind of hard to read, but you get the point. I'm here to tell you what they are anyway, right? All right, and then the last I used was Better Black, which isn't part of the rainbow, but it adds a cool color, right? It's a cool color. I sprinkled it with water just a little bit, and I did this so that the ice would stick to the fabric, which is a little trick. You don't want a ton of water on it, but just enough that it's a little bit damp so that you can see here the ice when I set it on there, it kind of sticks to it a little bit. Like in the Christmas story when he sticks his tongue on that pole, you know that? It's same science going on here. And then I let that sit for 24 hours and I just started rinsing here. So I start with cool water, rinse, and just wring it out as best I can until it's relatively clear. It won't be totally clear. Then I started untying it once I got it more clear than it is right now, allegedly, apparently. Here we go. Now I'm gonna start untying it. Nope. Now I'm untying it, which is the fun part. And I bump up the water to hot. and I rinse it in hot, hot, hot water to get out that excess color there. And I put a little bit of Dawn dish soap on it and get it all sudsy like that. Rinse it out that way as well. That gets out extra color. I put it in a hot washing machine with Synthropol, and that's what I do. And there's the final result. It turned out really cool. I'm calling this a rustic rainbow. Thanks for watching and bearing with my terrible voiceover. Have a great rest of your day.